Welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to show you what you can expect out of the LATAM business class on their 777-300ER. This was flight LA 8190 from Sao Paulo to Miami, and this features their Vantage XL seats, the newest business class here on the 777s. I believe all of the 777s have this business class now. I know they were refurbishing some back in 2019, and I believe they got them all done. And really a beautiful cabin. I've been trying to fly this for a while, but one thing to note about the cabin, your odd row middle seats, great for couples because those are closer together. Even row middle seats are going to be further apart, so keep that in mind. And I guess if you're traveling solo like I was, you'll want the odd row window seat because that's flush closest to the window with the most privacy, and the even row seats on the are closest to the aisle there in the window seat side. So here's a look at seat 3L, a little more detail. So you've got blanket, pillows, mattress pad. And I really like the color scheme they use, kind of like a slate gray with that deep crimson, kind of the lighter kind of beige color in the backing of the seats, and beige accents here. And here you've got a little compartment, which I promise I'll get here in a second. I always pull first. That never seems to go right. So after fiddling around with it, you push it and it opens. So it's a good place to store your phone, maybe an extra charger, some glasses, and possibly even a wallet if you care to. But they did have water out slippers, surprisingly. I've never seen that on LATAM. Again, I've never flown this route, so I don't know if that's normal. The amenity kit was out there, headphones, and a menu for food, which we'll talk about later. There was no pre-departure beverages served or offered on this plane. Don't know if you could have asked and got one, but I didn't ask. So next to you on the left, you got the seat controls, you got a privacy button, you've got the charging ports here, USB and some 110 volt power. I really love the beautiful finish there, that Fox marble finish there. You've got the in-flight entertainment remote here that you can use, or you can use the touchscreen, which we'll go into that later. And you've got the tray table. When you push the button, the tray table comes out. Now, one thing to note, this isn't a tray table where you can get out while you're eating. Unfortunately, it's just not enough space. As you can see there, I mean, you really have to put it all the way back in. So you'd essentially have to put your plate or tray onto the left side on the of your seat there while you get out if you need to use the bathroom. So here you've got a place, literature card pocket. Got a coat hanger if you need it. Beautiful touchscreen in-flight entertainment system. Here you've got the footwell below, which wasn't too narrow. It's got that ramp underneath, similar to what Delta has on their A350 and 764-300ER, and I imagine the A330 as well. But again, not too narrow. I'm 5'11", and I'll show you kind of the lay flat test here in a minute. Now, one thing to note, this plane, they don't have Wi-Fi installed on these planes, so that was not an option. Yeah, that's kind of a miss to me why they don't have Wi-Fi installed on these planes, but just so you know. No individual air vents either. The cabin was at a good temperature, so it wasn't really an issue. And here, as you can see, as I hit the lie flat button, I did sleep pretty well. There was a couple areas of rough turbulence through the flight, so that kind of woke me up, but I think I slept maybe 3.5-4 hours on a 8-hour and 10-minute flight. So again, you do have room, especially if you're a side sleeper. You can bend your knees to the left because there's nothing obstructing you there. So I'm gonna leave you with the takeoff, and we'll catch you at the 5:45 mark, and around there we'll check out the laboratory and more things on this aircraft. All right, welcome back. So let's take a look at the lavatory, the 777-300ER. And again, it's nothing special. It's about as standard as lavatories you'll get. It looks like they have a holder for a flower, but there was no flower there. It is nice. You do have some charging power there if you need it. Yeah, some soap. Got a baby changing station if you need it, but yeah, I did like the texture of the floor. It was nice, but again, nothing too special about this lavatory. And here's just a look at the headphones offered outside of the plastic there. And again, the quality was okay. I mean, yeah, you do better with your own brand, I'm sure, that you brought on. So just to kind of look at the in-flight entertainment screen in a little more detail. So you got different movie options, shows, music, games, information about your flight. And I found, yeah, in some areas this screen was a little too sensitive. But yeah, just kind of showing you some of the new releases out there that were available during this flight. This was filmed on July 16th, if you're wondering. So yeah, you've got different genres available. Of course, you got Brazilian genres coming from Brazil, which makes sense. So just showing you some different options there. You can control the lighting up top from there. I mean, from your screen. You got the flight map. Yeah, it's pretty up to date flight path. To me, still I think Delta has one of the best ones, in my opinion. But yeah, you can change things, different features of that, how much distance you can kind of play through the flight about the route you're gonna take. So that's pretty cool. But let's get to the food. So here is the menu for business class offered here. So just kind of looking at the bar options or drink options. There's no real bar that they had, but yeah, these are options you can order from your seat. So they give you the choices for dinner. And just note, this is all served on one plate. So yeah, they're not doing kind of the full meal service as it was, as you knew it. But yeah, it's all served on one tray. And I found dinner to be pretty good, actually. I ended up ordering the mushroom stuffed ravioli with squash. Tend to be kind of like a squash rind on top. Then you have the option for breakfast there, which I chose the omelet with fruit and warm bread. So that was nice. Yeah, the bread was warm though, in both meals. So that is a plus. There's no hockey puck hard bread on this flight, thankfully. So yeah, let's kind of take a look at the wine selection as well. So I did have a champagne option, some Malbec from Argentina, some wine here so really from South American regions, which makes sense, Chile, Argentina, to choose from. Now I didn't have a drink, so I'm not sure how many of those were actually stocked. So here is, that's essentially the dessert. So the dessert's there in the LATAM cup. Got some grape juice there. The cheese, so I guess the appetizer, yeah, it's okay. I guess it doesn't look so appetizing, but it's okay. The bread was warm. Got butter with that. And yeah, I found the mushroom stuffed spinach ravioli with the squash on top. That was actually pretty good. But again, everything served on one tray. And for breakfast, here we got some juice, some fresh fruit, Again, more warm bread. Got some jam from Chile. And I didn't find the omelet really the omelet was pretty plain. Essentially it was just a plain omelet, really tasteless. The vegetables there weren't bad though. But overall, not bad. I did find the service on this flight to be pretty good though. I guess with this being a later red eye, I mean leaving at 2300 local time out of Brazil, 8-hour flight. So the service, I guess, if you value sleep, you'd appreciate the service. Again, being on one tray, it's pretty quick, pretty efficient. Got it over with and able to get a decent amount of sleep. So I think that's kind of what more people look for in these flights than they do the food options, because there are options at the airport there in Sao Paulo to eat. I mean, you've got multiple lounges. The American Express lounge is open to 3 a.m. and you've got the LATAM lounge also across from that. So you can definitely fill up and maximize your sleep on this flight. So I guess that's not the worst thing in the world to have the service on one tray. And again, it might be something that gets kept going forward, but we'll see. Yet to see. But overall, really love the seat. Again, was able to get some decent sleep on the seat. Glad I finally got to try it. The only real thing I think I had an issue with is that this flight didn't have Wi-Fi. I mean, if you're gonna upgrade your seats to these beautiful seats, you've got to have Wi-Fi, especially this day and age, to be competitive. So that was my report on LATAM's 777-300ER and their brand new Thompson Vantage XL seat. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button. Then consider subscribing and share this with a friend, because I know there aren't many of these LATAM reviews out here on this product. So thank you for watching. Catch you next time.